Roadside warning signs, beyond the permit test. The purpose of warning signs is to alert vehicles to potential risks or changes in the road ahead. Drivers must alter their driving habits to accommodate the conditions specified on the warning sign, depending on the type of sign that is posted. For instance, it may be essential to decrease speed. Watch out for a danger, for example animals in the roadway. Continue with extra caution. Your following distance should be extended. The majority of warning signs have diamond-shaped yellow backgrounds with black text or symbols inscribed on them. Watch for warning signs and be ready to adjust your driving style as necessary. Turn or curve ahead. Before sudden or severe curves in the road, yellow warning signs with curved or winding arrows are frequently installed. The direction of the road's curve will be indicated by the arrow on the sign. When you come across a turn or curve warning sign, slow down and be ready to change your lane position. Advisory speed signs. Often, warning signs against speeding are placed above or below other warnings. They suggest a recommended speed for navigating hazardous driving conditions. For instance, a 30 miles per hour advisory speed limit sign might be placed alongside a curve warning sign on a road with a 50 miles per hour speed limit. This tells vehicles how fast to go in order to safely navigate the bend in the road. Chevron signs. These yellow rectangles with black chevrons are also utilized on curved sections of roads. They mark the direction of the curve by being placed on the side of the road before it curves. Chevron signs frequently contain reflective material, which makes it simpler to drive through narrow curves in the road at night. Intersection ahead signs. Before intersections where two or more roadways converge, intersection warning signs are frequently erected. The intersection's layout should be roughly reflected in the sign's black, intersecting road symbols. A thicker black line could be used to signify a busy or heavily used road on the sign. When you observe an intersection warning sign, slow down and get ready to give way to oncoming traffic. T-intersection signs. An intersection warning sign with a T-shaped symbol signifies that the route you are now on will merge with another road and come to an end. At the intersection, you must yield to oncoming traffic before turning onto the new road. Merge ahead signs. Two lanes of traffic will combine into one up ahead, according to signs that read merge ahead. Sometimes a minor road connects to a larger road at a roughly 45-degree angle on these markers. When merge ahead signs are placed to alert drivers that additional vehicles will be merging onto the highway through an entrance ramp, this is frequently the case on limited access highways. When you notice these warning signs, extend your following distance to create room for other vehicles before merging. If you can, shift over to the leftmost lane on a highway to make room. Lane ends ahead. These cautionary signs alert drivers to the impending closure of a lane further down the road and the need for all traffic to merge into a new lane. If you are in the lane that is about to close, merge into a different lane as soon as it is safe to do so. As the lane closure approaches, if you are in a separate lane, be ready for other drivers to try to enter your lane. Signs announcing the closing of a lane may be written with text or a symbol, similar to merge ahead signs. No passing zone signs. No passing zone signs deviate from the norm by being fashioned more like a pennant or tapered flag than a diamond. The beginning of a section of road where passing is prohibited is marked by these yellow and black signage. This is typically done when passing another car would be exceedingly risky due to the road's low width, poor sight, or other dangers. Control device ahead signs. Drivers are warned by this sort of warning sign that a traffic control device is up ahead. Of course, not every set of traffic lights you come across won't have a caution notice for control devices. If a warning sign is present, it most likely means that drivers may have trouble spotting the traffic control device as they approach due to the design of the road or another obstruction. When you notice one of these signs, slow down so that you can stop or yield when you get to the control device. Hazardous road ahead signs. A change in the road surface that could cause drivers to lose control of their vehicles is frequently announced by posting warning signs. Such warnings may be posted on heavily used sections of road that have become hazardously slick from chemical buildup or on rural roads where large potholes could cause your car to veer off course. The quicker you are going, the more likely you are to lose control, so it's crucial to gradually slow down as soon as you notice a sign warning you about a hazardous route. When the roadway changes, you may occasionally see two or more signs warning of dangers posted together to alert vehicles to many potential risks. These two signs, as shown below, warn drivers that the road has a curve and that it may be slick while it is raining. Deer crossing ahead. If there is a significant likelihood that an animal would cross a road, such as a deer or bear, a symbol of that species may be used on warning signs. When there are warning signals of an animal nearby, you must slow down, especially in the early morning or late evening when many wild creatures are most active. Special road user warning signs. Other categories of road users may be represented by symbols on yellow warning signs if they are likely to be nearby and pose a risk. Such signs might show children, bicycles, old people, people with impairments, snowmobiles, or farm equipment. When one of these signs is present, motorists are required to slow down and drive more cautiously while keeping a sharp eye out for any risks. Pedestrian crossing signs. A black symbol depicting a person or people walking, frequently on a line path designating a crosswalk, appears on pedestrian crossing signs. Drivers must be ready for a pedestrian crossing place in the road ahead when they see this warning sign. If you notice this sign, you should slow down and be cautious of people crossing the street on foot. Railroad crossing ahead. Drivers are alerted to nearby crossings by railroad crossing signs, which allows them to slow down and keep an eye out for incoming trains. These peculiar cautionary placards are circular and have a black cross on a yellow background. On either side of the cross, they frequently have two R symbols. School zone ahead. These signs alert drivers of the possibility of children or teenagers attempting to cross the street or playing close by while they are approaching an area around a school. Although reflective school warning signs occasionally have a yellow-green color, school zone warning signs are often bright yellow pentagons, formed something like a house. A black symbol in the middle of the sign will show youngsters, children, or a parent and child posing as though they are crossing the street. Although specific regulations differ depending on where in the country you are, the majority of school zones have a 15 to 35 miles per hour speed limit. Additionally, several jurisdictions mandate that in the vicinity of school zones, drivers must reduce their speed by a certain percentage from the generally stated speed limit. In certain places, school zones with slower speed limits only operate during specific hours. For illustration, in school zones, the speed limit in New Jersey is 25 miles per hour. The speed restriction in school zones in Texas must be at least 15 miles per hour slower than the posted limit and cannot exceed 35 miles per hour. In Pennsylvania, a school zone has a 15 miles per hour speed limit during the times specified on the sign or when the flashing school zone signal light is on. Read about school zones in your driving manual to learn the state's maximum speed restriction. Always keep in mind that cautionary flags are often yellow and diamond-shaped. Although it's uncommon, you can come across a special hazard warning sign that incorporates the shade of yellow in another way. No matter what symbol or message is put inside a warning sign, drivers must still take the same safety precautions to avoid most possible hazards. When you see a yellow sign by the side of the road, slow down and take care.